What's your favorite movie and why?
My favorite movie is, well, what I tell people when I'm trying to sound like a film person is that my favorite movie is The Godfather. And it is a really good movie. And people just kind of expect me to like, classic movies and stuff. But my actual favorite movie is Big Fish because I like how it's a story that's exaggerated and unbelievable and totally like absurd, but then you find out there was a little kernel of truth to each and every story that he told. And I'm really interested in like people's stories and telling people's stories and like getting that out there. So I really enjoyed like all the different aspects of this guy's life and how it just went through, and it was so like amazing, but it ended up being true. And I love the father-son relationship in that movie because like I'm really close with my dad, and I felt like it was a really like, even though there was like tension there between the father and son, I feel like the resolution was a really like strong family connection.
Great, great. Does any movie that you've watched, past or present, have any special meaning to you?
Yeah, actually, I have a lot of movies that mean a lot to me with my parents. Like, I know West Side Story is something that me and my mom share because she was named after Maria in West Side Story, and so we always, on her birthday, we always watch West Side Story together. And it's kind of been a little different since I've gone to college, but we always like make time to do that. And of course, like around Christmas, my family and I always have like different movies that we watch together. Like, since my parents are divorced, I don't spend like Christmas Eve with a certain parent like each time. So it always changes. But every time I'm with a certain parent, like my dad and I always watch It's a Wonderful Life, or we always watch The Homecoming. And my mom and I always watch A Muppet Christmas Carol. So it's really funny because my parents have such different personalities. It really shows in like the movies that we watch together. Like, for instance, since my dad and I always watch The Homecoming, it really reflects how my dad associates with having a large family. And, since he was the oldest in his family and John Boy's the oldest in the family in The Homecoming, the Waltons, it really just shows how my dad like associates with being in charge of his siblings and like really having to step up and take that kind of like father figure kind of role. And then on the other hand, like my mom, we watch a silly Christmas movie. It just really shows like how she's more like fun loving and really like she's an elementary school teacher, so she loves kids and like all that kind of stuff. So it really just reflects their different personalities, and both of their like movie watching personalities have like transferred onto me. Like I can enjoy all types of movies.